Hello, world.
I cannot explain.
With it.
Can you turn the sound a little bit up, though? That's good.
I wonder what her name will be.
Yeah, me too.
That's a very
I
difficult
always
decision
thought it
here.
would be Pee-Pee. Thought it would be Pee-Pee.
Pee-Pee would work.
Pee-pee.
Something about us. Act one.
Something about us.
Joel.
Am I narrator or do you want to be narrator?
Narrator's technically MC, I would assume.
Fuck, am I cock?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you said you're gonna be cock. So.
Yeah, I've accepted my punishment here. Alright. It's a regular Tuesday morning like any other. Nothing too exciting, but not entirely boring either. It's just the basic run-of-the-mill school run. And as usual, I'm waiting for Sayori, my neighbor and childhood best friend. She's the kind of person you couldn't imagine making friends with day one. But I guess it just works, since we've known each other for basically all our lives. In a way, she's like the little sister I never had, despite her being a whole 2 months older than me.
Imagine being younger than Sayori, bro.
Cringe. I look at the clock on my phone. God. I'm 12.
You're right.
Come on, Sayori, we'll be late at this rate. I grumble to myself. Eventually, the door of her house opens and out emerges Sayori. She's just getting her bag on, all while keeping a half-eaten slice of toast firmly locked in her jaw.
Sorry, I overslept again.
Her voice is partially muffled by the toast, and I just roll my eyes and give her a smirk.
That's something? Oh,
No.
I'm stupid.
Sorry, I overslept again.
I didn't know she had toast in her mouth.
Yummy toast
Me
moment.
neither.
God damn it. Alright.
I figured.
Hey!
Sayori finally takes the toast out of her mouth and speaks, her voice still slightly muffled due to her chewing.
That's mean, cock!
I'm kidding. I chuckle. Hee. Since we were young. Since let's just say I'm a family guy.
Oh,
Sounds like a goat.
even at my lowest, I'm
Yep.
still a fan.
We're still a family guy. Since we were young, it's always been easy to tease Sayori from time to time. She knows I'm joking, but her reactions are always way too fun to pass up. Anyways, you coming?
Well, yeah.
We soon start the walk up to school. With every passing minute, the street starts getting flooded with students ranging from groups of friends, those on their own, and couples. With Sayori and I making small talk along the way up, she then brings up something that's clearly been on her mind for a bit.
So, you've not joined a club yet, have you?
Not yet, no. I scratch the back of my neck as my voice trails off. Admittedly, I'd not really been looking for any clubs. None of the ones I'd seen so far really piqued my interest, and the one club I'd been remotely interested in, the music club, had been closed for the previous school year due to lack of funding. It really be like that, bro.
Yep.
Ouch.
Music's like the first thing to go.
Also, might I say, a fucking vanilla dialogue cliche that's just changed slightly to make it unique. Alright, first cliche down.
Is that a
Yes.
cliche? Okay.
Well, because a lot of mods start off with it just changing the vanilla dialogue as the start mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the fucking toast moment.
And cock.
Yeah, okay.
And he's not actually mean to Sayori this time, which I actually like. He's not like a dickhead.
Yeah, it works. It's still a cliche, but it works. But
I then look over at Sayori, who seems to be remembering something.
Well, maybe you could check out my club?
No. That reminds me. Sayori recently told me that she was the vice president of the school's recently established literature club. Whilst literature had never really taken my fancy, I do remember my English grades being decent at best.
Yeah, my grades tend to be... They kind of tend to exist, yeah. So,
Definitely some of the grades of all time.
Yeah.
That, and as a budding musician... Shut the fuck up. And as a budding musician, it helps to break down song lyrics to find the meanings behind each track. There's no meaning behind songs. You know what I do when I make songs? That sounds cool. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, I don't like that. It's brainless.
Bart, you wanna know what happens when I make songs? How the
They never-
do I open this?
Yeah. What the fuck is a G chord?
What do you mean, A minor? Aren't those only... I don't want the F steep. What the fuck?
Oh my god. It kinda counts as poetry, right? I mean, yeah.
In a way, I guess.
No, a lot of song lyrics are
Sure.
very poetic.
Depends how it works, yeah.
I sigh. I mean, I don't really have much else to do, so I guess I can stop by.
Yay!
Sayori lets out a cheery yawn, still half asleep, I guess. She then grumbles in a way that's still quite audible.
But is she still chewing on that piece of toast?
Toast moment? I smell toast.
Hey, are you having a stroke? Is it burned?
Good job, I asked
Maybe.
Mitsuki make those cupcakes last night.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
I decided to play dumb, even though I clearly heard her. What was that?
Nothing!
He chuckles as we now stand outside the school gates, but we're still in front of our house. Don't worry.
Anyways, see you later.
Sayori, wait.
Oh, now we're in front of the gates.
My fault. Before I can finish, she's already become one with the bustling masses. I don't even know where the club is now.
Yeah, she'll find you.
So you need to get to school first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Knowing Sayori, she'll realize that and let me know later though, so I can't complain too much.
Yup.
I check my timetable to remind me of my first period. Period 1. History. Mr. I. Serizawa.
Doesn't even matter if you have a teacher name.
No.
I mean, I guess not. It's just, I don't know why I find that weird.
History. One of the few subjects I'm genuinely good at.
That's honestly facts, dude. Fucking pull up a map, I'll name every country on that bitch. I love history.
That's very different from me.
Damn, actually.
I liked math and science.
Fuck math, man. Fuck that shit.
Why? Math is easy, bro.
Yeah, nah.
It's like all you do is you follow rules. It's great.
I'd rather do English, fam. That or
Fam.
or some shit.
I loved English though. I was in a bunch of creative writing
Oh
classes
yeah,
and
that
shit.
kind of reminds me. Empyre, what you just said reminds me of a mod that I made for like test purposes.
I think we played through this one. Because I remember it was someone saying like math is easy, you just follow rules. And it'd be like that.
Yeah, the one with Netsuki.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I get it.
Actually, yeah, we did. We did do that.
We did. Okay, and now it is time to get this day over with. The school day was about as ordinary as ever, and it's over as soon as it began. I love vanilla dialogue.
Yep.
As I start packing my things, it hits me that I've not seen Sayori since this morning. She's gone to the club without me, hasn't she?
He'll find you.
By the time I get to the door, a familiar flash of peach-colored hair and a red bow catch my eye. I thought it was Carl.
Yep. Coral pink.
Carl, that kills people. Sayori runs up to and then holds her arms against the wall.
Give me a second.
She speaks between exaggerated breaths. You didn't need to run here, you know. I chuckle with a smirk.
Excuse me. But I forgot to tell you where the club is!
My earlier guess was right, I suppose. Fair enough. I step into the corridor.
Oh,
Anyway, we going?
what the hell? Okay. I did not expect that.
The BG of all time. Sayori beams, seeming to fully recover from her breathlessness as we start to walk up. We soon find our way up to a section of the school that I rarely visit, besides for music class. And soon enough, we find our way to the club room. I have a peep through the window, and I can spot a purple-haired girl with a gentle yet intense expression that's focused on the book in her desk. I can also hear some partially muffled voices, hinting at more members inside. Sayori swings the door open and bolts into the room.
Guys, the new member is here!
But I haven't even figured out if I like the club yet. Oh well.
Just speed running a change
Right.
in the dialogue.
I timidly enter the room and wave as the club's other members look in my direction. The girl with the purple hair closes her book before getting up and walking towards me. I think I've seen her before in my science class. I could be wrong though. I'm not known for my attention span in science after all. She speaks in a soft voice that matches her gentle expression.
But she hasn't even
Giddy
spoken.
up, Giddy up, partner.
Yeehaw.
Yee yee haw.
So we're
Screenshot.
That's
So you're-
the screenshot moment?
So you're the cock that Sayori's always talking about.
Hey, yo, wow, boss, you're in my...
Because it's fucking hilarious.
She's always saying nice things about you.
A much shorter girl with pink hair that's decorated with assorted red clips and ribbons comes up. Much like the other girl, I'm certain I've seen her in one of my classes. I just can't remember her name.
Facts.
Surely I'm not that bad with names, am I?
Do you even ever remember all of the fucking names in your classroom?
No.
Exactly.
And plus, didn't the vanilla dialogue say that MC's probably never seen Netsuki before?
Yeah.
I think vanilla dialogue says that she looks like first year.
Yeah, and then it was
Is one I don't
retcons.
recognize, but her small figure makes me probably think she's probably a first year.
Yeah. Alright, you want me to take-
Seriously, Sayori? You brought a boy?
Alright,
Yup.
I'll just be Yuri for now.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, somebody else want to take Natsuki?
Yeah, because you're gonna probably be voicing Monica, and that shit's
Oh,
gonna be forever.
Oh, true enough. True.
Yeah. I'll just
Somebody
do-
else take her.
I'll just do normal voice. Fuck it. Way to kill the mood.
The tall- Hello?
Hello there. Now we can hear.
Ah, I read the line, I swear.
Wait. Who?
Is my mic being all weird?
No.
No, you
Alright,
don't sound
wonderful.
like Naski.
The other girl, apparently named Natsuki, relents and averts her gaze away from me. I'm also certain that this is the same Natsuki that Sayori said made some cupcakes.
Yep.
Her smaller stature makes me think she may be a first-year student.
Vanilla dialogue moment.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. I want chocolate. Come on.
Sayori then gets closer to me and whispers,
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Just ignore her when she gets moody.
She then bounces back as she steps toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Yuri's face goes a bit red.
Don't just say things like that.
I can imagine someone like her has a bit of a struggle keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Dude, I like how Southern Yuri's just completely out of context for viewers.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I need to get back to my
It
farm.
really is.
Yeehaw, brother.
And of course, there's...
Oh my god. A voice then calls out from behind me, causing me to turn around to meet a face I'd not seen much since the second year of high school.
For actually fucking elementary schoolers, bro.
Right? Monica? My face adopts a small grin. She doesn't look like she's changed too much. And then again, I have seen her around the school every so often, but we'd not had a class together since last school year. Back then, she was the most popular girl in the year, and I'm more than certain she still is. She's smart, beautiful, athletic. She's also someone way, way out of the league of a guy like me.
Bro, we having too much vanilla, bro.
Don't worry. To be honest, I did develop sort of a schoolboy crush on her during the time we shared at English class, but I never worked up the courage to ask her out. We did work on group projects a fair bit, though. I gulp.
Nope.
I haven't seen you in ages. How have you been? She smiles sweetly at me, still infectious as always.
I've been good. Just busy as usual.
Just doesn't even open her mouth for that.
She just communicates via, like, telepathy.
Clown to clown.
Yep.
communication.
Clown to clown communication. That reminds me. Monica, without a doubt, was the hardest working person I knew. Her grades were always either near the top or fully on the top of the class and exams.
How about you, Cock?
Screenshot.
I scratched the back of my neck nervously.
Oh shit.
You know me, same old, same old. I chuckled just as nervously. Stop being such a beta male.
Right?
Anyways, why don't you come sit down?
I feel like in this mod, they're still gonna find a way for MC to be so fucking stupid. Yeah, she
Oh,
likes
of course.
him for that reason.
Well,
Call him.
duh.
Yeah.
Because he's MC.
Yep.
Exactly.
Supposed to be dumb.
She gestures over to an amalgamation of desks in the center of the room formed to create a makeshift table. I also noticed that Natsuki and Yuri have gone to the back of the club room, presumably to get some other things. With a nod to Monica, I then make my way to sit next to Sayori, still feeling kinda shy. Monica eventually joins us. Whilst having the occasional chat with Sayori, I do catch her making the occasional glance over at me. Eventually, she starts talking to me once again.
So, what made you consider the club?
I mean, I can't just lie to her. You can, but...
Yeah.
Well, Sayori mentioned it on the walk to school this morning, and I told her I'd check it out. I feel my face redden a little.
No need to get embarrassed.
I never understood how that was embarrassing. He was recommended a club by his friend and showed up, and that's embarrassing for some reason?
I don't know, man.
I guess it just varies on the different kinds of people.
I guess, yeah.
Monica eases
He
any
could
nerves.
probably just be nervous talking to her in general.
Most likely, yeah. Monica eases any nerves I admittedly may have had.
I
almost
promise
got
we'll
that.
make you feel right at home, okay?
Again, I find myself smiling at her. We then hear Natsuki's footsteps approaching. I turn and notice her holding a small plastic container. Must be the fabled cupcake Sayuri was on about earlier. I got it.
Okay.
She then places the container on the table and rests her hand on the small edge of the lid.
Okay, y'all ready?
She's southern now too?
I didn't even think to do it. I just fucking do it.
It's just muscle memory.
It's instinctive, bro.
Her voice is lined with anticipation. After a collective nod, Natsuki practically rips the lid off, revealing a batch of fluffy white cupcakes. White fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats.
Ta-da.
Natsuki says that with a big toothy grin, clearly proud of her work. The three of our eyes lighten up. They look amazing. I feel kind of bad about eating them. The curse of good-looking food. My brother in Christ, just eat the fucking cupcake.
Cute!
Bro, give it looks the more I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Hey, yo. Sayori's excitement overshadows everything else.
Bro, don't worry, I'm a threat. Still
We each take a cupcake and start to eat. Honestly, they taste as great as they look. The soft texture of the white cream perfectly accompanies the taste of the small bits of chocolate. You can just say they're good cupcakes.
Yeah. But you see, this is a literature club. He has to be like good at English, okay? So, alright, next one.
I turn to Natsuki, swallowing before opening my mouth. You made these? She raises an eyebrow.
Yeah. What kind of, honestly, what kind of question even is that? Like, hold on, just before, I think, they said that she made it. And then right here, he's asking, oh, you made these? Like, no shit.
I don't know, man. Sometimes, you know, dumb.
They need lines.
Well, these taste great. Thanks for bringing them. I give her an earnest smile, causing her to fold her arms and blush a little. Tsundere behavior.
It's not like I made them for you or anything.
Baka! I never said you did. I decide to give up on Natsuki's bizarre logic and turn my attention to Yuri, who's coming over with a tray holding a collection of teacups and a teapot. The faint steam hinting at freshly made tea, always a pleasant smell. You keep a whole tea set in here? Yuri smiles as gently as ever.
Don't worry, the teacher gave you permission.
I smile back. Well, I'm not complaining. Besides, I would never turn down tea.
I'm glad, even though honestly I don't really care for tea. I'm not
I
gonna.
love tea, I'm not gonna lie.
I love tea too.
Alright.
I mean, I'm a more of a coffee guy, but like, good tea, oh my god.
Haven't had either, which is I don't know what to think about that honestly.
Yeah, you're like an energy drink guy.
Yep.
I just be crushing Red Bulls.
Red Bulls, Monster,
Okay, I really like Monster though. Dude, the Aussie lemonade flavor, the newer one, that shit go crazy.
I'm more of a soda guy.
I actually don't drink soda. I mean, I drink Monster, but I don't drink soda.
only when I'm at like a restaurant I'll drink soda.
Yeah, like that's pretty much the way I am with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't drink much soda, but if I'm gonna drink soda, it's always Dr. Pepper. I gotta say, Dr. Pepper's my favorite. Root beer, yeah, root beer too.
That stuff is great.
Easily top two.
But like, I don't know. If I'm just gonna grab a drink, I'll either go for like, I don't know. I like the Arizona sweet tea a lot. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
And it's pretty fucking good. Like Arizona sweet tea or green tea are both really good. And I like vitamin water a lot. Yeah, bro. It's fire. Yes, and now we continue. She then takes a seat after handing us her respective cups.
Is the screenshot worthy?
Maybe.
Well, might as well.
Okay.
So cock.
Is my mic echoing? Because my thing keeps flashing.
Not for me, no.
No.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
On my end. So cock. What kind of thing I'm allowed to read?
I was kind of afraid of this question.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
I don't know how to read. Like, yeah, I've read a fair bit in the past, but nowhere near as much as anybody else in this club has, let alone Yuri. And of course, I still gotta be honest. Well, most times it ends up being like manga, song lyrics, and some other books.
They just made this guy a music nerd.
Yeah, good thing I'm voicing him.
Right? Fucking
Resident musician. My voice trails off a bit.
no worries. You realize you're stupid. Maybe you'll think of something to read during the time here.
No. Maybe I will.
That's a lie.
I smile at Yuri again. I also noticed that Natsuki's head seemed to perk up a bit when I mentioned me reading manga. Weeb. Maybe I'll be able to get recommendations from them both one day. Who knows? Why don't you just ask now? It's a great conversation starter if you want to make friends.
But he's shy.
But he's so shy. He's scared of women.
Yes.
As the conversation
Actually,
He's scared of women. Bro, I got two moods, scaring the hoes and scared of the hoes, you know what I'm saying? As the conversations carry on between each of us, I learn a bit more about the girl's literary interests.
Bro, this guy's literally getting all the hoes and he still fucks with them.
Dude, for real. Honestly, it's amazing. They all seem quite close despite their varied taste. Isn't that crazy? It's almost like people's taste in literature don't determine how, like, making friends. Oh, you like horror, but I like fantasy. Fuck you. I'm never talking to you again.
Like, bro, you
That's like the
read
nerdiest beef.
comics? I read manga.
Honestly, it's... Oh wait, I already said that, yeah. It soon gets suggested that Natsuki's been writing poems recently, seemingly on the cute side. I'm kinda curious to learn more about that. I turn to her. You write your own poems, Natsuki?
I guess. What do you get?
Mean. I find that impressive. Would you mind sharing them at some point?
No. No.
She retreats into her chair a bit.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a competent writer, I presume. Stating the obvious as usual.
I feel the same as Nasty.
Yuri suddenly pipes up, still as gentle as ever.
Sure, on that level, writing requires more than just confidence. You must be willing to show your readers your vulnerable side, even though them deep, even showing them the deepest reaches of your heart.
That was quite poetic, if I do say so myself. And I do. Monica joins the conversation again.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe Natsuki would feel comfortable if you shared some of your work. I said that weird.
Yuri goes to say something, but falls silent shortly after a bit of stammering. I empathize with her in a way. Like, I'm not usually the best at sharing my more emotional side so freely, especially with people I've really just met.
Man moment.
Don't cry. I glance back at Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri, too.
Aww.
Sayori seems slightly downcast.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
There's a moment of silence. Seemingly out of nowhere, Monica's vibrant green eyes sparkle with optimism.
Okay, everyone, I've got an idea.
It bothers me how she's not at T11. She's
Nerd.
just slightly to the right.
T11 just to the side.
Yep.
Yes.
There we are.
Our collective gaze fixes onto Monica. How about
How
my
about
fault.
we all go home and write a poem of our own, and then share them tomorrow? That way, we'll all be even.
There's a bit of hesitation from Natsuki and Yuri. Kind of expected that to be the case, though. I go to speak. I definitely...
Yeah, let's do it!
I'm suddenly cut off by Sayori's burst of energy. How the hell do I keep up with her? It does seem to put a smile on Monica's face, though. She turns to me.
And since we've got a new member now, it should help strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cock?
Just-
Well, I hadn't been actively considering joining any clubs full-time, but I can't deny that this club has quite a relaxed atmosphere. Probably because they don't fucking do anything.
Yeah, they just kind of go in, read on their own, and then just say, let's share poems. Let's, write our poems outside of the club for some reason. That makes sense.
Be it because one of the girls themselves, or simply because it's a smaller club. I still haven't quite worked that one out yet. Besides, if writing poems is what it takes to reconnect with Monica, then I'd say it's worth it.
Simp.
Simp.
Actual simp.
I collect my thoughts. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Wait, you're joining?
My response seems to take Sayuri by surprise. I nudge her. Come on, you think I wouldn't join? Besides, it's kinda cozy. The feeling of happiness about my decision seems to be mutual throughout the group. Hell, even Natsuki seems glad. But she's been nice this whole time. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. if you just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Vanilla.
Sounds like something I could see myself saying.
Yeah, in an alternate universe called Base Game.
Right?
Well, that makes it official.
Whilst Monica's voice is addressing the four of us, her eyes remain focused on me.
Welcome to the Literature Club.
Eyes remain focused on me as if they're not talking to him. Okay.
After that, the meeting slowly comes to its conclusion. It was a lot less nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be. Everyone seems really nice too, which makes the atmosphere that much better. I pull up my phone to make note for tonight's assignment. Write a poem for tonight.
Imagine not being able to remember on your own.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Sayuri then skips up to me as I slide my phone back into my pocket.
You ready to go?
Yeah, hang on. I sling my bag over my shoulder. Before we leave, I wave and say goodbye to the rest of the club. Whilst Natsuki and Yuri shyly wave back at me, Monica waves back in a way that's almost she's saying goodbye to an old friend. That is some sentence structure.
It's definitely English. I would listen.
So, what I gathered, I read through like the latter parts of this mod with VA, and there's a lot of spelling mistakes and like grammar things going on. It's a little wonky.
Wasn't it made by one person?
That would make sense if it was.
Yeah. And the fact that they use vanilla dialogue. If you have a team, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Do they have credits? No, they don't have credits. Fine.
See you tomorrow.
Me and Sayuri then begin our journey home. All throughout the walk home, my mind is already racing about what I could write tonight. However, there's only one thing, one person in fact, that my mind keeps coming back to.
Monica.
That being Monica.
Wow, who would have guessed, man?
Monica.
I thought it was Sayori, honestly.
Nah.
You're right.
Monica. Just Monica. I couldn't put a finger on it as to why she was floating around in my brain. Rip.
Rip.
Maybe it's because of my still present crush on her. I can't say for sure.
Let me turn my light on.
All I do know was that a big Discord crash moment. All I do know is that she leaves me with this rather pleasant feeling in my chest, almost reminding me of when I first laid eyes on her. I stop momentarily and place my hand on my chest. My heart won't stop pounding.
Speechless. There we go.
Yo!
Amazing. Say the line.
Earth to cock.
Yes.
Sayori's voice breaks my thoughts. Yeah? I turn to face her, my face feeling slightly red.
You okay?
My hand still on my chest, I feel my heartbeat starting to steady. It's nothing, Sayori. I can't tell her why I'm feeling this way. Why? She's your friend.
Because he's shy. Okay.
This guy is like so out of the social loop. Like this is your best friend from childhood. Why would you have like any awkwardness telling your friend something?
And plus, you've already seen that she already knows Monica really well.
Exactly.
She's the vice president of the
She
of the
could
club
be
with
your
her for a
wingman.
reason.
Exactly, dude.
Sayori could be your wingman. Well, at least why I think I do anyways. Just how would she even react? Just got stuff on my mind is all. The look that Sayori gives me is one that says, I can see right through you. But she doesn't say anything to confirm that suspicion.
Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.
I bid her goodbye as we go our separate ways. Separate ways? Journey? What?
Hey, yo.
As usual, I try the door to see if Mum's back from work. Mum. British moment.
British.
Mum.
Oh no.
I get my key out of my pocket and let myself in.
Okay.
I know Mom has been working 2 jobs since my dad died. But honestly, it gets lonely sometimes being here on my own.
It's just lying that honest, you know, just casual. Oh yeah, my dad died. Now
Yeah, also my
mom's
dad is
constantly
dead.
Working, you know, just a casual excuse to get her out of the house.
How come MC can never have a good home life? I feel bad for this dude. Maybe that's why he's so unsocial.
Yeah, cause you know you don't want to make a fucking parents.
Yeah, you know what? That's a way to make somebody sympathetic really easily. You know, dead parents.
Exactly. You
The
got
Batman treatment.
You gotta really sell it. Like you gotta be like, my dad was walking in the alleyway. Suddenly, this robber comes up, shoots him twice in the chest, once in the heart. He falls
Joe Cool.
right in front of my heart.
No.
No, Daddy, no. He dies.
Bruce Wayne transformation camp.
Now my mom, she works 2 jobs, and here I stand in the
Alone in my kitchen with no one to make me food.
The kitchen is my bat cave. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Where is it?
Where is she? Where is she?
Alright, go to the next line. I fetch a small bag of chips from the cupboard to keep my stomach satisfied till dinner.
You know, it was bad enough when he said his dad was dead. Come on, now you gotta be British too.
He's also British.
This man's life just sucks. Oh no.
Making my way making my way upstairs. I take a
Making
quick down. Stop. No. Making my way upstairs, I take a quick detour into my bedroom, which I can describe as a nerd's paradise, to drop my bag and get out of my uniform. How is this a nerd's paradise? He's got a TV and some books.
Yeah.
Can't really focus at home like that now, can I? After that, and more snacking, I make my way to what used to be the guest room.
Oh.
That is a BG.
Yeah.
Wait. Do me a favor, right click. What the fuck is on the floor? Cans, and what are those things?
Beanbags?
Beanbags? Possibly. Is it supposed to be dirty laundry?
Maybe. Like that's a
It's-
shirt. I would hope. So I would assume that's just also shirts on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clean
so
your
he has
room,
a fucking
dog.
keyboard on the.
Yeah, probably like one of those little like Casio like plugins for
Yeah, he said he was a musician.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say they're musicians,
I would expect
myself included.
I would assume you'd have a piano or something somewhere.
He's got one right there. He probably takes music the way I do it on my computer.
True.
Well, that's not true. I spent like 13 years of my life learning the guitar.
I have spent 0 hours of my life.
Yes.
I spent
We
10
don't-
years playing piano.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I remember you played us that one song, and homeboy wouldn't shut the fuck up and let me listen to it.
I see.
Who's homeboy?
Ella Sullen.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, now we
could
continue.
try that again sometime.
I would appreciate that because it was very fucking good.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, and now we got to get back into character.
We must.
We don't really have long-term guests anymore, so Mom decided to give me the room to myself so I have somewhere to focus on my music. I still gotta tidy up this room at some point. Dude, it'll take you 3 seconds. It's 3 shirts and some cans.
Oh, that's too much. He has to like go downstairs, bring it to the laundry room, put the cans in the bin, and then take out the trash. That's
Right next to the trash, like the cans.
Bro,
The cans are right next to like the bin.
What
It
do you expect him to do?
Why
Pick
put
up
them on the floor?
Do you expect him to pick up the can, move it an inch up?
Well,
and
why
put it-
instead of putting it on the floor, he doesn't put it in the trash can right next to it? Okay, I'm done. Fuck it. I sit in the nearby office chair, internally debating with myself whether to work on music or the poem.
Shame on you for thinking that it's easy for him to do that stuff. Wait, did I...
Thinking about it.
Oh, did you already read that line?
Yeah, I read it all.
Okay.
Thinking about it, it would probably be best to sort out the poem. Gotta make at least a decent first impression with my writing. I get up and return to my room. After sitting at my desk, I grab a pen and a single piece of paper and start jotting down what's on my mind. I remember that being a technique taught to us during the first year of English classes.
Wait. Start down. That's pretty much just Monica's method of writing.
Yeah, just brainstorm.
Yep.
Back then, I didn't expect to be using it outside of class. After about 5 minutes, I'm finished. Wow.
That was quick. Holy fuck.
Amidst the standard emotional stuff, there's the remnants of when I may have gone too far into my heart. In 5 minutes?
This man's just built different, bro.
Damn.
He knows what he's writing. He sees Monica. He goes ultra simp mode.
Pretty much, he just taps into like that like monkey part of his brain where he's like, ah, yes, female, Monica.
Female spotted.
I must have written down and then scribbled out Monica's name at least 4 or 6 times. Ah,
Yeah,
even now, the thought of her makes my heart race. Maybe that's the schoolboy crush of mine never died.
Or you're just a simp, you know. Just a
Grabbing a second sheet of paper, yeah, I feel a new sense of determination as I start letting my heart guide the movements of my pen.
Yep.
That in itself is oddly poetic of me, not really. Just right, buddy. Is that a good sign?
Who knows?
There's really only one way to find out.